Alright, I'll make this quick because I ain't trying to make a long motherfucking video. I ain't trying to make a long video. If y'all see this door open up, that bitch slide open. See that? Yee. Yee. Alright, okay, it is, I'm wearing the same shit. I made 3 videos in one day, and it's 12:15 p.m. in the motherfucking afternoon, Monday, October 14th. And what I want to say is, Satan deceived the whole world, okay? He put paganism in our fucking Bible, okay? He put paganism and polytheism in our word. The Bible, it gives homage to star worship. It's paganism, okay? It gives homage to star worship, all right? And hold up, I'm to show y'all proof of this. I already wrote this shit down, but hold on. All right, it's 4 sons in the Bible, okay? People like to say, oh, Jesus is the Son of God, all that fuck shit, when he wasn't a son in the Old Testament, okay? He wasn't the son in the Old Testament. The Most High says in his laws, do not bow your head to heavenly things, not the cosmos, which is the stars, not the sun or the moon. Don't bow your things to heavenly things that's created. Don't even bow your head to those things. I think it says that in Deuteronomy or Leviticus. Don't bow your head to things. Don't worship nothing. Only worship the Most High. Don't worship nothing on this earth, okay? And clearly the sun, the star, and the moons is in the fucking earth that's created to be a light, to show certain things. That's why certain things say, oh, light this. Everything is fucking paganism, okay? Light this, star this, sun this, all this shit. And if you notice, this is what Gentiles worship. They do everything contrary to what God said. God said don't do it, and Gentiles, other nations of people, worship the goddess, the moon, the sun, the stars, Horus, Babylonian customs, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible called Adam the son of God. Okay? And you can see that in Luke 3:30. The Bible called Jesus the son. I wrote this so y'all can see. And when I wrote this shit, I wrote this a time back. Look what I see that. I wrote all this shit down. This is in my other book, one of the 2 tablets that I had in a vision when I was in God's hand. All right, so look, I'll say it one more time. If you read Luke 3:30, it calls Adam the son of God. If you read, of course, John 5:22, all through the fucking Bible, all the shit that fucking even all Paul little fucking idolatry letters to the Gentiles, it say Jesus is God or Jesus is the Son of God. It says it's in John, and it says in John, it says it calls Jesus God, the Son God. And then it says in 1 Chronicles 22:10 that Solomon is called the Son of God. And it says in Psalm 2:7 that David is the Son of God. He called himself the Son of God. Now think about this, right? We know with Adam, okay? With Adam was the first one that the Most High breathed his spirit into. Okay? He was the first one that the Most High breathed his spirit into. All right? And that's one of the ones who was called the Son of God. Okay, you have David, who the Most High anointed. All these people are anointed. The Most High anointed Adam with his spirit, with God's spirit in him. All right? The Most High anointed David to be king of all of Israel. David conquered. David was the one that the Most High really used, who was the least, who he brought up that was the least to be the greatest. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest conquerors of Israel, man. One of the greatest kings of Israel. Then you got Solomon, who was anointed, who was the seed of David, who was anointed to build the house for God, because David couldn't do it because David had a lot of blood on his hands. He was a man of war and shit like that. So David couldn't do it. But Solomon could, because he was clean. He had no murder on him. He wasn't, warlike at all. So, and Solomon was granted wisdom, understanding, all these things was granted to Solomon because of the promise of David. And Solomon was anointed to be in. Solomon was the greatest king that Israel ever had. Greatest king of the earth, period. Solomon was the greatest king of the earth, all right? Ever, period. And then you have, okay, then it goes to Jesus, and everybody know the story of Jesus. When Jesus was actually perfect in the law. Jesus was like one of them top prophets that actually really walked and had a good walk with God. You know what I'm saying? Like a down to excellent walk with God. All right. He walked in all authority. All right. He was not great. Not even good, because even Jesus said there's only one that's good. I'm not good. There's only one that's good, and that's our Father, my Father that's in heaven. So Jesus wasn't good. He just did his job correctly. Okay. He was correct in doing his job. All right. So you have four sons in the Bible, son worship. And if anything, you can say that Moses was a son of God too, because first of all, it says in Hebrews 10, in Hebrews 5, and Hebrews 8, the sons of God, which would be the seed of Aaron, or the priesthood, the sons of the priest. It would be the priesthood with the Levites and stuff. They'll be the sons of God because they have the law. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, Moses was considered, even in Hebrews, to be the son of God, because first of all, Moses was the pioneer. He was the one who started, who the Most High used to bring forth his laws. His laws, the Most High laws, was put here for his people as a lineage, as a way of repentance. You know what I'm saying? Every day, every second, every breath that we take is because of the Most High, because of his grace and mercy on mankind, humankind. That's why we're here, okay? Now, you know what I'm saying? And we're paying for the atonement of the sins, of the trespasses of our forefathers and those who were who erred and, who violated God, you know what I'm saying? So because our people violated God, the Most High made the laws for us to live according to the law, so it can be, because us living according to the law is us living in repentance, showing the Most High, like, look, y'all, we sorry for what people before us did, we love you, we're going to be obedient to what you say. And the Most High already said, man, if you be obedient to what I say, you're going to be blessed, but if you be disobedient, you're going to be cursed. And Satan tricked the whole world into being cursed by bowing their head to star worship and paganism in our word, okay? To polytheism and paganism. Polytheism is in saying Jesus is one with God, and the Holy Spirit is one with God. Well, first of all, the Most High, the Holy Spirit wasn't even present in the Old Testament. There was no goddamn baptism in the Old Testament. There was, and God don't change. He gonna do the same shit from old to now. You know what I'm saying? God has patterns in the shit that he do. So these wasn't present in the Old Testament. The Most High breathed a piece of his spirit into Adam, which is the same spirit that's here today. You know what I'm saying? And the spirit always returns to the Most High. So that's why you got people, they may go astray for a second. They may go through the distress of life and trying to figure things out, but the spirit always come back to the Most High. And that's what the spirit is doing in these times. It's coming back to the Most High. And people that have the spirit of the Most High is waking up to this truth and preaching this truth amongst the four corners, which is what the people, which is how we doing it, is because of the internet, and we can reach people all across the world using the internet and putting it on here. You know what I'm saying? The devil can only do so much with these videos. He can try to contain the videos as much as possible, but people can save videos, they can send videos, people can do a lot with videos, you know what I'm saying? And even though Satan try to one up God and try to get over and try to, outthink, when you can't outthink God, Satan try to, let me attach my perps and my people on certain platforms and watch and investigate and do little things in between to try to control shit. But you can't have all control. Certain things will be, because it's written, and the Most High already said it. All right. And paganism, polytheism is all in our word. And everybody feel like, the devil got everybody feeling like, oh, hey, you don't have to be obedient to God, do it like, well, want to be a lawyer, want to be a doctor, and nobody in the Old Testament want to be a fucking lawyer or doctor. Oh, want to have the best career, you do it yourself, you can do it all in Satan land, you're proud, look at your abilities. The reason that everybody get all these materials of the world, the reason that everybody want all this money is so they can be worshipped, bro. It has nothing to do with acknowledging God. People just want to be their own God and be worshipped, bro. All right, people get all this money, all this fancy shit, so other people can be like, oh yeah, I want to be like Tall Guy Car Reviews. Oh yeah, I want to be like Own Men and Hellcat. Look at his cool life. He got this, he got that. I'm worshiping him, and I want to be just like him. I want to have material things. People do shit for worship. It's not about the money. It's about the worship. People want to be that dude. People want to be exalted and made God themselves, bro. All right. And Satan deceived the whole world and got the whole world believing that you can do whatever the fuck you want as long as you say some magical words and everything is okay. When no, bitch, the Most High judgment is in the earth, which it says is in First Chronicles 16:7 on down. His judgment is in all the earth. It says it's in Psalms 2. So, bitch, you gonna get repaid for the shit you did in this earth. You know what I'm saying? Everything that the Most High allow you to go through is on this earth. You know, he's helping you. He's with you. And you know you're paying for sins, and sins are being covered. And the more you give alms, the more you love. And when I say love, for the love of God is following the commandments. That's 1 John 5:3. So following the commandments is loving God and being obedient and come out to the laws. That's showing the Most High that you're repenting, that you're being repenting. You know what I'm saying? That's showing the Most High that you really care by listening to what His word says and doing what His word says. It's not the hearers of the law, but the doers of the law. It's those who will be, spared and saved. Simple as that, man. New Testament, Paul tell you that shit. It's not the hearers, but the doers of the law. Come on, bro. So, yeah. Another thing I want to say, so everybody can get this shit understood, bro. Cause I'm really tired of this shit, bro. Witchcraft, bro. Witchcraft is manipulation, rebellion, deception, okay? Simple as that. What's already blessed can't be motherfucking cursed, okay? Only the Most High curses, okay? What's already blessed can't be cursed, all right? The only way you can curse yourself, because being cursed is not growing. When you're cursed, you just don't grow at all. You stuck, you just done. That's being cursed. So if you're still growing and developing and you're learning and you're getting close to the Most High, you're not cursed. You're growing, okay? Can't nobody fucking curse you, okay? The whole thing with Balaam and Numbers, and it talks about this, I think, in Deuteronomy, 23:5. It says, the Most High didn't hearken unto Balaam when Balaam wanted to curse Israel, but he used that curse as a blessing to Israel because he loved Israel. Israel is already blessed, okay? And you can't curse Israel. Israel can curse themselves by being disobedient to God's word and staying in disobedience. They can curse themselves, but the Most High already blessed Israel, so you can't curse Israel. So all this shit about voodoo and witchcraft, can't nobody do shit to you, okay, bro? You can do it to yourself. You can hurt yourself, all right? The Most High is the controller of the peace and the evil. What He allows is what He allowed. And if He allowed it to happen to one of His servants, if He allowed affliction, or illness, or pain in any type of way, or persecution or distress in any type of way to help that hit His servant or hurt. If He allowed anything upon His servant, is to help His servant, is to better him, is to reprove him, okay? It's for reproof, it's for admonishment, it's for humbling him, okay? Everything is to humble you and is to help you be at peace and all peace and understanding with your Creator, bro, okay? So we can get that understood, bro, because people so fucking stupid, dog. The Most High already said in His word what's a blessing and what's a curse. Jeremiah 17, you got 2 Timothy chapter 3, you got Romans 1, you got Peter, the book of Peter, you got even Ephesians, you got Galatians 5 that give you perks of the laws of sin, and they give you perks of the law of the spiritual. You know what I'm saying? They give you both sides. And if you're operating out of death, if you're living according to death, for sin is the wages of death, you know what I'm saying? You cursing yourself. Curse is he, man, that rely on flesh for his strength. It says in Tobias 12:7 that sinners, what it says, sinners are enemies to themselves. Those that sin are enemies to themselves. If you sin, you're enemy to themselves because you're cursing and hurting yourself. All right, because the spiritual laws in place is what the Most High already said. All right, simple as that. Didn't you read the story of Job? Wasn't Job righteous? Then Job had the Spirit of God, but Job got sick. Job got fucked up. It wasn't because he was cursed. It was because the Most High put him through that to build faith in Job, and it was all to help Job. Okay, that was the point of it all. All the servants of the Most High went through heavy shit. Even Jonah, everybody went through heavy shit to have a testimony to help other people. That everything that we're reading of the Bible is testimonies and the laws of God, man. Proverbs, Psalms, you got some of the New Testament. All these things are laws. The New Testament is a book. The New Testament is a book to help you, have a strong spiritual walk in depth with God. It's a besides all the Christ idolatry worship that's put in there, all the things of the New Testament is to help you have a strong critique walk with God and how to know your enemy. It's very discerning. Okay, it's basically a book of discernings. All right. And the Old Testament give you stories and examples on this and that. You know what I'm saying? Which everybody before us went through the same shit. All right. And yeah, the devil tricked the whole world and acknowledging paganism and doing everything that God said not to do. The devil tricked the whole world because the devil's a trickster. He's an accuser of man, and the whole world is deceived and believing that, doing what you want to do is God will only love, love, love. When the devil tricked you and feeling like God is not just all love. God is authority, judgment, and wrath too, bro. And he don't play, bro. God is obedience. He wants you to be obedient to what the fuck he say. God wants you to only worship him. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about love. The Bible is not all about fucking love. It's about obedience and being at peace with your creator. And it's about humbling your fucking self. Humbleness, nigga. All this love shit. Love. The devil wants you to love him. So, bitch, you can like him and love him. You can do the shit that he wants you to do, which is go against God. Because that's peace to the devil. Peace to the devil is doing everything contrary to what God said and doing what the fuck you want, making your own self God. You don't have to sign your name on a piece of paper to sell your soul. You can sell your soul by living your life, acknowledging sin and living according to sin and doing what you know is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you heard the good word and you know this is the way you're supposed to walk. Purposely walking the other way. That's selling your fucking soul, man. All right. And yeah, I mean the people who live a life according to that just to get rich, which is how they sold their soul. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. And yeah, that's how the Most High just got me going. Just 3 videos in one day. All praise to the Most High, man. Yeah, man. I don't know what I'm gonna title this. I might just title this shit. Whole world deceived. But yeah, this is how the whole world is deceived. The devil got everybody's mind and heart occupied on everything of Satan land. Being the best business owner, being the best athlete, being the best judicial motherfucker, being the best politician, being the best, all this shit that Satan purposely put, being the best fucking Buddhist, all these little religions and philosophies that the devil put on this shit for you to acknowledge. And nobody worship God and follow the fucking commandments. Why is that? Answer that fucking question. Why nobody worship God and follow the commandments? Everybody want to do everything else. Oh, Christ, the sun god. Oh, Christ, the magical wizard. The this and that. Everybody worship Christ. Your gang stalkers worship Christ. The ones that's oppressing you worship Christ. Christ is all the fucking pagan gods in one, bro. All right. Christ, that Christ crucified. 2 Christs in the Bible, and the Christ crucified one is, for one, Christ did not fucking die. Okay, he did not die. Just he said he would be the sign of Jonah, and Jonah, he was in the belly of a fish for 3 days and then died. He came out and the fish spit him out. Same with the real prophet Jesus, bro. He was in a tomb for 3 days. He never died. But he came out, he disguised himself as a gardener, and he went to house, and they gave him honeycomb and fish, and he was and straight like that. He was like, I didn't die, nigga. A spirit don't have flesh and bones. How the fuck? I'm right in front of you. I didn't die. That's what he told him, bro. But then you got the book of John, you got the book of Luke, the book of Matthew, the book of Acts. You got a whole bunch of books that's telling you he died a different way, but then you got one book that's telling you he didn't die. Come on, bro. And it already says in the word that, man, the Most High heard Jesus' prayers, bro. and he answered Jesus' prayers, bro. Meaning that he didn't fucking die. All right. The Most High's not gonna give up his righteous servant that did everything. Jesus didn't sow death, so he's not gonna reap death. Jesus was correct in the law. He walked correctly. He did what he was supposed to do, and the Most High rewarded him with life. And to be honest, he was called up just like Elijah and Enoch and other people like that. He was called up, man. All right, he did his job, man, wonderfully. Okay. And bet, yeah, like, I'm trying to make sure I get all this out so y'all know, bro. Yeah, the whole world is deceived. Satan deceived the whole world in worshiping stars. Yeah, motherfuckers who believe if I walk around with a cross, I'm blessed. Vanity, paganism. You got motherfuckers walking around, oh, I'm a Moor. Let me put all these crystals on my fucking neck. Let me wear these fucking hats. Let me do all this other vanity shit, and it's gonna save me. Oh, brother, let me go to the white man and get my paperwork. I'm a Moor. You know, we got paperwork that's burnt, and we this and we that. Man, get the fuck out of here. All that pride, all that vanity, all that little shit you can touch, that's vanity, bro. Come on, bro. That's paganism, bro. All right? Everything, all that shit is paganistic, bro. You're supposed to have faith in the Creator, have a relationship with the Creator and the Most High. You're supposed to take refuge in the Most High. He's your place of refuge in the time of trouble. It says that in Psalms. I think Psalm 91. He's your place of refuge, bro. Confide in the Most High. Stay rooted in the Most High. Seek His face continually. It says that in 1 Chronicles 16, 7 on down. Seek His face continually, man. Stay in the Word, man. The study of the Word is weariness of the flesh. That's in Ecclesiastes. The Most High gives to the man that's good in His sight, you know, wisdom and understanding, knowledge and all these things. That's in Ecclesiastes. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got this shit mixed up, bro. The only way Israel can curse themselves, bro, is by going against what God said, bro, and living a life according to. That's the only way, because you're not gonna grow. You're gonna be a Christian cross. You're gonna be a dead man on the cross. You're gonna be a Christian cross, nigga. If you live according to the Mark 7:7, the doctrines of men. All right, simple as that, bro. And everybody follow the doctrines of men rather than follow the Most High and what He said to do. All right, everybody put their trust in religions and philosophies. Oh, it's the mental ways, Christ conscious. People want to put their trust in emeralds and fucking and sapphire and stars and necklaces and shit rather than trusting the Most High. People want to put their trust in goddesses, worshiping people on this fucking earth, making themselves God. People want to trust in a millionaire. People want to trust in the laws of power. You know, these are 42 laws of power. People want to trust in the supreme mathematics, the 5%er shit, earth gods and heaven. People want to trust in all this shit that man made off of their own fucking shit instead of putting their full trust in the Creator. And you already have simple instructions that tell you how to have the Most High gave you simple instructions on what to do and how to be at peace and how to have a relationship with your Creator, bro. All right, and simple as that, bro. And people so full of pride that they don't want to let certain shit go. People so full of pride, full of fucking pride. And the Most already said what He gonna do to the proud, bro. Most already said what He gonna do to all those who forgot God. And Satan tricked everybody, made everybody forget God, made everybody live a life full of pride. And bitch, Satan is a natural opposer of God, and he got everybody opposing God with their life, and people deceived and thinking that, oh, you know, I got a job, I'm doing what I want to do in Satan's system. I'm worshiping God. I got all this money, and I'm teaching people how to make money. I'm worshiping God. No, bitch, you worshiping money. You worshiping this system. You trying to be benefited in the devil's system, bro. Name any prophet or servant. The only servant that was benefited in the devil's system was Joseph, the son of Jacob. It was Joseph. And it was like that because his brothers betrayed him and turned him over and put him in a ditch. And other people came and sold him and took him and sold him to Egypt. And the Most High, there's no limit to the Most High powers. And the Most High made Joseph great in the land of his enemies. But when he was great in the land of his enemies, it wasn't just to help himself, but in return, it ended up helping his brothers because there was famine around the whole land of Canaan, and his brothers had to come back to him. The same ones that hurt him had to come back to him and serve him. And and Joseph ended up helping his brothers and his dad, bro. And I promise you, the story of Joseph in Genesis, the story of Job, and the story of the real prophet Jesus, these are the three stories that apply to all those who are servants of the Most High today. Those three stories, bro. You know what I'm saying? So all praise to the Most High, man. I'm just gonna tie this how the whole world is deceived, bro. Cause simple like that. Thank you, y'all. I'm out, man. Oh, yeah. I gotta make sure that's everything, cause I already told the Most High yesterday before I made this video. I'm like, man, I be trying to chill out on the videos, bro. I don't try to make a lot of videos, cause I want people to really, just get the full exuberance of the whole channel and look at a lot of videos, because I don't want them to get tired. Like, this nigga talking in videos, but fuck. Y'all need to hear, bro. And I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, bro. Alright? So the blood is off my hands, like it says in Ezekiel 33, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, or is it Ezekiel 30 or Ezekiel 31? No, all praise to the Most High, bro. Yeah, whole world deceived. Satan deceived the whole world through craftiness. He's the subtle serpent. Be nice to Satan, which it says in the songs that y'all can hear today. I'm saying, y'all can YouTube that shit. You know what I'm saying? And bitch, Satan wants you to be nice to him so you can do his will and help deceive people and go to hell with them, bro. Alright? You supposed to expose darkness, expose wickedness, be a whistleblower, you know what I'm saying? And show people the truth and help people, man. Not help oppress people. Not, oh, he's poor. Oh, fuck him, he's poor. Not, oh, he's ill. Fuck him, he's ill. Like, no. Because didn't the ill man, wasn't the man that was sick and poor, went to heaven, and that rich man went to hell in Luke? Didn't that happen? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Get y'all fucking mind right, dog. The devil tricked y'all and made y'all go against God people, dog. And the Most High not happy about that shit. He been showing me what the fuck he gonna do to everything. So, bitch, this whole time, I'm just, trying to be obedient as possible as I possibly can. Because, bitch, I'm in battle every day when I'm sleeping or I'm awake. And I'm doing the best I can to, help deliver this shit. And, so the Most High can just send a video to whoever needs to go to, bro. And even the enemies have a chance to listen and to turn from their ways, because they clearly on my shit and they clearly assigned to me. So they have a chance each and every time they hear. But the Most already said these motherfuckers are cursed because they can't hear or see. You know what I'm saying? Same thing Isaiah said, same thing that the prophet Jesus reiterated on what Isaiah said. In them, I see the prophecy of Isaiah fulfilled, having eyes they perceive not, having ears they hear not. And clearly you can see the signs of the Most High all around you, and it's happening. It's concurring a lot. And people take it as a joke, but okay. And everybody like to say the same thing. Oh, they've been saying this shit for this long. Oh, they've been saying this shit for this long. And the Most High already said he gonna come like a thief in the night, and you don't know what time, but you will know the season, and we definitely in the motherfucking season, because everything already happened. The birth pains already happened. Everything is here. But people gonna be full of pride, because Satan got these people's minds and their hearts occupied on everything, all the inventions of Satan, all the other devil, and people main focus is just being benefited in Satan's system, period. And bitch, he deceived the world like that, and motherfuckers worship themselves as God, exalting themselves above the Creator, and the Most High gonna humble that shit, like he said in the Word, like he always did. Everything else, humble it, brought it down, fire and brimstone. Now you know who God is. Same thing he did with his people. Oh, y'all want to worship other gods? Y'all want to not follow my law? Curse. Go to the Persians. Go to the Assyrians. Go to the get fucked up by the Moabites. Get fucked up by the Amorites. Get fucked up by the Romans, the Greeks. All y'all motherfuckers do y'all thing with these motherfuckers, with my people, because they acting stupid and they don't know who God is, because they worship everything but these. They follow everything but these laws I told them to follow. So I'm gonna send their ass in captivity. They're gonna be cursed and they're gonna be fucked up, and they're gonna be going through sicknesses. They're gonna be getting stepped on. They're gonna be getting hit with whips. They're gonna be slaves. They're gonna go through all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. And the Most High Spirit always return to Him. So at the end of the day, as long as you return to the Most High and you living accordingly to His will for you, man, blessings, blessed will you be in the field. Deuteronomy 30, Leviticus 26, blessings. Even in Jeremiah 17, and tell you about the blessings. So all praise to the Most High. I'm out, man. I'm out.